Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. It is Arktes, and today we're going to be discussing and I'm going to be showing you guys my top 3 favorite seasons of Rainbow Six Siege and why. So the common denominator with all these themes and all these seasons is that these seasons have a large amount of content, and content is key. Content means people have replayability, and content means that seasons are overall just better. If we're looking at the worst seasons, which I'll be doing a video on that soon, the seasons that are awful have the least content, and the seasons that are bad have the most content. So starting off, let's get right into this video. So starting off, we have Operation Shadow Legacy. So this was year 5 season 3, and this came out during COVID, I think it was. Yeah, this must have been peak COVID. So this was April 2020. And yeah, this introduced a legend to keep all the Rainbow Six specialists on their toes, and who better to introduce to the team than Zero, the first ever member of the Rainbow Operations staff, the one and only Sam Fisher. So he's from the the other games, the other Rainbow Six Seasons games. I think it was I forgot what it's called. Splinter Cell, I think it's called. But yeah, so Zero came out. This was one of the first seasons to have only one operator, but it still managed to have a good season. So Zero came out with a new gun, the SC3000K, which is basically it's similar to Finker's gun. He has the MP7, a hard breach gadget, Claymore, and he has the 5.7 and the Con 6. So yeah, his gadget is really good. He had the Argus launcher, as you guys can see here. It was basically like a little drone that you could shot, and it could go through walls, and that you could basically see through the other side. And it was really good for intel or flank watch, and yeah, these can cover 2 angles and effectively allow you to spy on the opposing team. So this gadget was a 6 out of 10, but yeah, this was a very good character to add to the game. It definitely changed up the meta a bit, and he also had frags. He received frags, he had frags for a while as well, but they removed it. Next we got one of the best map reworks in the game, Chalet. As you guys can see here, they modernized the map basically, and they basically kept the same thing with basement and kitchen because they were the 2 best sites. But they also managed to make bar really viable. Bar was viable before, but now bar and gaming, Chalet is only one. It's one of the only 4 maps in the game where all 4 bomb sites are playable. And what they do in Master Bedroom, if you guys don't remember the old Chalet, Master Bedroom was impossible to defend. That shit was awful, and now it's one of the best sites to defend because they made a new stairwell that connects a trophy to Master Bedroom. So that's Solarium. And yeah, the bathroom no longer connects directly into bedroom, but rather serves as a rotation point. And yeah, they extended mezzanine to connect to office balcony, and yeah, they also added some other stuff. So yeah, this was a very good rework. This changed the map a lot, and the map is one of the best maps in ranked to play now. They introduced Ping 2.0, which was the new ping system. So on top of regular yellow pings, you'll now be able to use contextual pings both while in character and while using cameras and drone. You'll also be able to keep picking after being eliminated, so your ability to give your teammates intel will remain. A few notes, however: you can reveal opposing operators by pinging their primary gadget. Regular yellow pings have assigned numbers to make for easier callouts. The reticle used to determine where your ping will go can be turned off. And yeah, this was a really good change. They also introduced map ban. That allowed teams to ban maps to be able to control more of the maps they played. And although they just changed this in the last update, so there's 5 maps. And this was a really good start, and now this meant that you wouldn't be able to play random shitty maps. If you don't want to play theme block, you could ban the theme block. It's also introduced match replay, which was so good. Match replay was crazy what they did. So if you guys do not know, introducing match replay, a function that records your last matches, up to 12 of them, locally on your PC. The feature is enabled by default in general options, and you'll be able to access a watch section directly from the menu, allowing you to play back your last few plays, recording an average of 30 MB per minute of gameplay. Once you're in the replay, you can use the spectator mode tools to check any top-down view. So let's say you hit a nice ace, or you hit a nice one tap, you can go back and check it, and this is really cool in my opinion. And then next, the hard breach charge came out. This was really good. A new secondary gadget into the game is always good, and this one's for the attackers, and it's it was an alternative to Hibana. And it meant that you didn't have to bring a Hibana every single round, which was really good. And one of the best changes was they added new sites. So in order to make Rainbow Six Siege a game that anyone can enjoy, we're introducing a new feature that will increase the accessibility of the game. So they implemented new optics the 1.5 2 times holographic, this one, and the red dot. So they added a lot of sites, and they added color blindness, so Ditropia, Protopia, Tritopia, and yeah, this was really cool. And one of the best changes they added here was the reinforcement pool. So rather than everyone having two reinforcements, the whole team would have 10. And it was sort of pooled, so one person can reinforce 5, and then another person can reinforce 5. And this was a very good quality of life changes. Next they changed Thatcher, so this meant that he disabled them, apart from destroying them, which was a decent change across the board. So yeah, this was way better in my opinion. And then they reduced all the operator prices. Shadow Legacy, like, this was quite shit. I don't know, this is like a fucking grey screen. And now they just gave him Maverick an extra torch, and yeah, and that's pretty much all they did. And they just changed a lot of, like, they gave all these characters hard breach charges, which was good as well. But yeah, they also have some other stuff, like your minimum, like, for winning a ranked game was 25, voter kick was removed, in-game reports, new caster hard, and then there. This was a very good season, so credit to Ubisoft for having a great season here. Next we want Neon Dawn. I think this was this Year 5 Season 2 or Year 5 Season 1? I can't remember. Oh, this is Year 5 Season 4, okay. So we're ending Year 5 of Rainbow Six Siege stronger than ever with the supercharged season of Operation Neon Dawn. For this occasion, we're introducing another defender to our roster, the fierce TIE operator Rooney. She is equipped with the Surya Gate, a device that zaps drones and projectiles, and this new and unique ability will have our opponent's head spinning. We also got a skyscraper map rework and changes to Echo's Yokai and Hibana's X Kairos. So we got a Rooney, a very good defender. She's a passive where if you melee makes a big hole. She has the Rooney and the MK14 EBR, which are two amazing guns. She has bulletproof camera, which I would recommend, and she's a 3 health, 1 speed operator. So her gates, she has the Syria gates, which you can put down on doors or reinforcements, and it basically means you have to use a utility to like sort of like just go for the door. Otherwise, you'd have to take 30 damage. And these are indestructible. But if you can so once you throw something at it, then what happens is that like it will go down for like 30 seconds, and then once the 30 seconds are over, the defenders can put it back up by just shooting the top of the wall again. So that was pretty cool. This was a very good gadget, like a 7 out of 10 gadget. They reworked Skyscraper, so they made Dragon an interior room, and they provided a bridge between house and restaurant, and they just reduced the amount of balconies and stuff like that. And yeah, the map's identity does play the same, but I don't feel like this was the best rework in my opinion, so I'm not a fan of it. Next, they changed Jaeger, so he now has a cooldown of 10 seconds after intercepting an opponent's projectile, and the ADS also has infinite numbers opposed to just 2. This was a very good change. Like Jaeger's like rework was very good. Hibana's X Kairos launcher was originally built to shoot X6 at once, yet only to destroy a hatch. So the launcher can now be changed to shoot 2, 4, or 6, so this is an amazing change with Hibana. This was a very good change. He also had the Echo visible yokai, and now Echo's yokai drone now remains visible when placed on ceilings. This attempts to resolve some of the frustration and balancing issues that resulted from the drone's original invisibility feature. It also allows players to be more strategic with the placement of yokai and develop new skills while playing as Echo. This was a really good change as well. Like people would just like they put an Echo drone on default and they just like keep it there for like ages, and yeah, that wasn't very fun to play with. But now that they've changed it, it's a lot more fun now. And I feel like Echo's in a good state right now. They changed the run out timers, so they reduced it from 2 seconds to 1 second, and they like increased like the text. So yeah, this reduced the frustration of attackers who were killed early in the round while still outdoors, and earlier detection makes it riskier for defenders to go outside and encourages them to plan ahead and commit to their runouts. This was a very good change. I'm a fan of this. They also improved the diffuser planting detection improvements and gadget on gadget interactions and like chat accessibility, and yeah, price decreases. This was a decent skin. And then they gave Ash 3 breaching charges, but then they removed it, and they removed his stun grenades, which I feel like was pretty shit. And they reduced Wamai, and they gave reduced Dockerby's impacts. And they gave Valkyrie impacts, and they reduced Valkyrie's frag grenades, sorry. But yeah, this was a very good season as well. 2 really good back-to-back seasons in Year 5. Next, we're going to go look at my favourite season of Rainbow Six Siege ever. Operation Bellum, Prepare for War. This came out in June 2018, and this was the peak of Siege. This was the season that had the most content I feel like I've ever been in the game. So we got 2 new operators, 2 amazing operators, Maestro and Alibi, like with the Prisma gadgets, 2 amazing, like, so many new guns, so many new characters. This was an amazing season. I miss like old Siege. So Alibi and Maestro, 2 amazing defenders on this game, like with an evil eye and the Prisma, very good gadgets. We got a new map Villa, which is an amazing Tuscan, luxurious villa. No riches were spared. This map is very good. Like the bomb sites are all playable. All 4 bomb sites can be played like in Pro League if you have a good strat. A Thatcher Elite set, which is a pretty good Thatcher set. 4 new weapon skins. Like these are all nice as well. Like, and the Clubhouse map buff. This was amazing. Like the connector from construction to like bedroom is amazing. The changes to Secret and Adam. The bar changes, like everything to do with this map made the map so well. Like it still feels like the original like Clubhouse, but it just feels so much better to play on, and that's not even all the changes. So if you look on here, there's more changes on here. Sorry. Echo now has 2 yokai drones, so obviously, yeah. And the max charges per yokai drone were reduced from 3 to 2, and the recharge time between drone shots increased to 20 seconds. This also made 3-speed operators slightly slower and 1-speed operators slightly faster, and there was a small increase to movement speeds with handguns out, so like SMG-11, SMG-12. And they also introduced pick and ban. So this came into custom games with the launch of Year 3 Season 2, and meant that you could ban an operator on D2, ban an operator on defense, ban an operator on attack. And yeah, they changed the defuse animation, and they just added the bulletproof camera that was added, so you could like extra intel. And they changed the scoring factor, and then they just changed a lot of things. But yeah, these were the 3 best seasons of Rainbow Six Siege, because they had so much content, and they're my top 3 favorite seasons. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of these seasons. What are your top 3 favorite seasons of Rainbow Six Siege? And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys say, and let me know what you guys think. Have a good day, guys. This is Arktes. See you guys later, guys.